George Harrison was the hidden weapon of the Beatles, a British-born rock band. However, frontmen Paul McCartney and John Lennon did not always see him as a useful member of the band. As seen in the hit docu-series The Beatles, Get Back, Harrison briefly departs the band.
I think I'll be leaving the band now.
When?
Now.
Harrison was, by any standard, a great songwriter. Here Comes the Sun, My Guitar Gently Weeps, and other tunes showcase his brilliance. Harrison was also a skilled electric guitarist, regarded as one of the best ever. But did you know that the former Beatle also wrote songs for other singers, including his Beatle brother Ringo Starr? It is true. In fact, here are 3 songs you probably didn't realize Harrison penned for other performers. 1. Cry for a Shadow for Tony Sheridan. Although this song was created for Tony Sheridan, it is mostly an instrumental Beatles tune. Cry for a Shadow is one of the most fascinating backstories of any song recorded by the erstwhile Mop Tops. The Beatles were tracked in Hamburg, West Germany, during the summer of 1961 while performing as Tony Sheridan's supporting band, the Beat Brothers. The song, written virtually as an homage to the British band The Shadows as it was inspired by them, is the sole Beatles composition ascribed to John Lennon and George Harrison. Listening to it, you can tell that the guitars are the main driving force behind the song, with Lennon on rhythm and Harrison on lead. 2. So Sad, No Love of His Own, for Alvin, Mylon, LeFevre. While Harrison included So Sad, No Love of His Own on his 1974 album Dark Horse, he had initially composed it for his 1973 album, Living in the Material World. But since the track didn't make the cut for that record, Harrison gave it to English musician Alvin Lee, who recorded it with Mylon LeFevre for the 1973 album On the Road to Freedom, which also features Harrison, along with Mick Fleetwood and Ron Wood. Harrison penned the song in 1972, as he was parting up with his then-wife Pattie Boyd. Less than a year after writing it and recording a demo, Boyd left Harrison for guitarist Eric Clapton, who had been madly in love with her for years despite the fact that she was married to him. 3. Photograph for Ringo Starr. The lead single from Ringo Starr's 1973 self-titled album, Ringo Photograph, is the only song properly credited to Starr and former Beatles bandmate George Harrison. The song, which was a smash for Ringo and peaked at number 1 on the US singles chart, is about loss and how a photograph might be the only thing left to help us remember someone.
Every time I see your face, it reminds me of the place.
The 2 former Mop Tops began writing the song in 1971 on a yacht in the south of France during the Cannes Film Festival, while Starr was pursuing an acting career.